Welcome to Artist Star. My name is Beth, and I'm here at the gallery on Sunday after a very long walk in the woods, a forest really, and it's cold here in Maine. It is a cold, wintry day. It's about 20 degrees and snowing. Just beautiful. Just the ticket for keeping a high positive vibe going. This is the second reading of the cards that I'm doing today. I'm doing two. And I just got done with the Visionary, and now I'm going to do a spread for the Mystic. So the Mystic is all about the light attributes, revels in intimate union with the divine. Oh, that sounds like soul. And the shadow attribute, delusional rapport with the divine. That sounds like ego. Yes, now these are Caroline Myss cards, very beautiful cards, and I am using the Cards of Truth deck that Carmina, my teacher, developed and designed, and I love these cards. They're just super clean, super simple. You know exactly what you're looking at when you see them. They're a good size, and I will put a link to her in the description box below because she has an abundance of videos on YouTube if you care to go and learn more about any given card. She's got a whole series on it. All right, so yes, this is going to be the Light on a Star spread. It is the, well, you'll see. I'm just going to lay out the cards. It's a little more spontaneous with this reading. So if you don't want to sit through the first bit here, then you can just fast forward. All right, here we go. I like to spread out the cards and choose them with just guidance from source here, telling me which one for this Mystic. Into the Mystic. Love that song, Van Morrison. All right. I read them in the upright position. It's just easier. And seems to be the right way to do these spreads. You can read them in the reverse if you want, but it just adds another layer of complication, and these get complicated enough. All right, so that is the presence as it would relate to a mystic. Four of Hearts, very beautiful. Solid foundation. We've got the Queen of Diamonds in the present moment. Very fun. She is a grounded, capable, talented, concrete with her skills. Feminine energy. The near future, we have the Nine of Clubs. Very spiritual, letting go and letting source in intellectual knowledge-seeking pursuit. What we need to do right now. Ooh, the Queen of Clubs. We have got a very strong spread going on here. Two queens. All right. Yes, she is very creative. Another feminine energy, full of creative. Oh, and another very solid foundation. And fours relate back to the diamond, you know, with the four sides. Very interesting. But that's the card that goes against. So, yeah, we'll get some more explanation on that in a minute. And what goes for? The Ten of Spades. That's a very interesting card to get as what goes for. But that is like walking through hell with a smile on your face, carrying your burdens well. So, very interesting. And what are we going to get for the final outcome? Oh my God, it's the Jack of Hearts. We just got that as the final outcome for the Visionary. It's the Artist card. Holy cow. All right. Good. Oh, beautiful. That's beautiful. Now I'm going to clarify with the Lenormand deck. This is a very clear, literal, pictorial system that tells us whether it's going to be a person, place, or thing that is involved with moving us forward here in our mystic attributes. An intimate union with the divine. Beautiful. Very much listening to Source. All right, so we've got the ring. That is all about a commitment to this beautiful, beautiful Four of Hearts. We've got the fish, that is about abundance. And let's see what the next card is. Yeah. And a gentleman. That is a masculine energy. All right. Well, let's talk about that Four of Hearts first. Well, hearts are water energy, and in the tarot, it relates to the High Priestess for the Four of Hearts here in the Cards of Truth system. It's Mercury energy, so it's communications and that sort of thing. And it's about an emotionally fulfilling connection. It's a sacred space where the heart is in partnership with yourself. It's about marriage to self. It can be about marriage to someone else, but it's definitely a commitment card, just like the ring is. In a spread, it can actually mean marriage, but it most likely is pertaining to stability, consistency, being solid in your emotional space. Great place to be coming from if you're reaching out to the divine. All right. Yeah, and it's just a good, solid emotional place to be working from. All right, so good stuff. And abundance, in abundance, and with a masculine energy. And look at this. We've got a single club, we've got a single diamond, and a single heart. So in the Cards of Truth, those are foundation cards. They're revelation cards. They are a brand new epiphany of an emotion, an idea, or a concrete skill. That's really fabulous. Very, very nice. Okay, so at the present moment, we are looking at the Queen of Diamonds. So the Queen of Diamonds is earth energy, being a diamond, makes sense. And it is, well, I guess the best thing I would like to say about a Queen of Diamonds is that she's hardworking, she's self-assured, she's secure, confident, all of those wonderful, concrete, valued sustenance for yourself and for other people and places and things. It's dynamic. It's really sparkly and beautiful and powerful, and it's cultured and refined like a diamond is. Not a diamond in the rough. We are talking about a very polished, beautiful, sparkly thing. And great for focusing, trustworthiness, dependability, incredibly realistic, and high energy. So, exactly. Wow. All right, so let's clarify. We are dealing with someone who understands themselves very, very well. And Yeah. Connecting to the divine, the mystic. Love it. Let's find out just how clear we are here, and if there's any shadow side to this. Ooh, we're at the crossroads. Well, that is, you just are going to be in need of making a decision. Something's going to be coming your way. Again, there's a single diamond. So it's a revelation or something, the newness of concrete skill or ability. That's beautiful for an artist. Yes. So it sounds so far like you're listening very well to the divine and source, and allowing that to come. Oh my. So we've got the mice. The mice are more or less about stealing something. And I'm wondering if it's you personally with a little bit of that shadow side coming in and not being completely honest with yourself, that you're allowing something or someone or some place to steal from you, either steal your confidence or your abilities to get to that divine spot. Let's see what the next card is. It's the House. So yeah, I mean, that's all about stability and finding a place where you can feel that groundedness. That is the Four of Hearts. So you have that place, but there's something keeping you from making the next move. And this is all about following your dreams. That it's not always clear to you what's going to be the consequences of choosing, but you have to make the best choice at the time that you're given it. But you might end up losing something in the process. Okay, well, let's look at the near future. Maybe we'll get a little more information there with this Nine of Clubs. Great card to get here because it is incredibly spiritual place to be coming from. Nines are K2 energy, and that is all about your comfort zone, basically. But it is also the Nine of Clubs is the right direction card. It's a pathfinder card. So the fact that you got the crossroads over here, you will find it. I mean, it just is saying it right there. You will know which way to go. Whatever choice you make in that strong realization of who you are, even if you have to lose something, it's going to be the right decision. When the Nine of Clubs comes up in a spread, it's always about a conclusion. You're finding the answer. It's an instinctual idea or thought, an intuitive notion, really. It's about yourself or a person, a place, or a thing. It's problem solving at its best because it's clubs and it's all about intellectual pursuits and finding the true answer. Yeah, lots of energy as well. But it's time to look and see your strengths and weaknesses. This is about you. It's about your light and shadow attributes. It's about you getting down to the divine and letting it happen. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we've got the clouds, and we're working with the lighter side, so that is clarity. We've got the sun, which is success, good luck, beautiful, just right. That is exactly, and I'm just amazed at all of the singles, right? I'm another single diamond, a single club, single heart, single club, single heart, single diamond. Interesting. Yeah, it's like I'm going to have an incredibly intuitive revelation here, perhaps an epiphany of, I would say, a pretty weighty, concrete, yeah, very weighty and concrete. All right, we're going to look at this last card here, the lilies. Okay, so this is good, but it can be the dubious position. So we're going to have to wait and see here. Let's just look at this for a second, because okay, so the outlook is bright and passion will abound. When this card rests higher, but it's dubious if it rests lower. So, dubious. Well, maybe that isn't quite completely clear. Maybe you get to make that decision. You take your crossroad. You lose sight of something with yourself, with the mice, and that sticks with you when you move through. So you're not quite ready to believe that you've got clear thinking and that you've made the right choice, but you clearly have. And look, it's another single spade. Just like so many singles here. Absolutely. You got to trust it. Just trust it. It's going to be okay. You've got that 9 of clubs. You are, rest assured, with the sun. Yeah, you'll realize it too. All right, let's move on to this Queen of Clubs. So the Queen of Clubs is, well, in general, it's about connecting intellectually to something that you've needed to round out your skills, or your need of a lesson, or something that's going to connect you with that intellectual growth. It can be educating, it can be a collaboration, really highly intuitive, and looking for that answer. Yeah, very, very restless energy, but willing to work really hard. All of the queens do. The queens are hard workers. They're sustenance too, so you get what you need with a queen, either for yourself or for other people. So in a spread, it's inspired to enrich your life with learning. It's an energetic, confident, competent idea or thoughts or direction of doing. Very, very nice. It's going to give you the opportunity to balance out that ego and soul, that restless energy with accomplishments. And I said before, it can be a collaborative effort, but you're collaborating with the universe, with universal energy as a whole. So beautiful for the mystic. Yes. All right. So let's see what we need to know about the Queen of Clubs. All right. So we're going to get the lady here. And again, a single spade. That is the Revelation card. It is about physical and mental realization. So you are going to get a very clear message here. And the birch rod. So yeah, it's not going to be easily gotten though. It's going to be testing your powers to stick to it. Oh my goodness, for sure. Now we've got the mountain. So yep, that is the ultimate obstacle. So yeah, you're going to need every bit of that restless energy in pursuit of what you need. Well, I would would say you're up for the challenge. I mean, you're coming from an incredibly stable place. You've got all of this Queen of Diamonds, concrete skills and attributes here are really, you couldn't pick a better card for the present moment. And if this is what you've got to do next, well, yeah, okay, that's what you got to do next. You're going to have to stick to it, get down and get busy, get your hands dirty, and yep, get yourself through. Wow. All right, well, let's find out about this Four of Spades as the what's going against you. So the Four of Spades, it relates to the Hierophant in the tarot, which is telling us that it is a time for contemplating. Yeah, you need to kind of just settle into that, how do I want to put it? Like a, yeah, higher learning, again, with the going back to your original resources, going back to knowing what you know and what you do really well. And also, the Four of Spades is connecting with something that is a remedy or a cure, peace within. Yeah, it in a spread like this, it's modestly connecting mentally or physically with a person, place, or thing for that remedy or cure. So it's going to be a little difficult to reach if that's what's going against. But it's going to be hard work, and we already know that from what you need to do next. You're just going to have to, yeah, double down, right? Really find that energy. So let's see. Ooh, by cutting something out. Here we have the scythe, which is all about cutting out what's not working. So maybe start there. Get down to the bare bones. Ooh, lock and key. Very nice. And I just got to say it, another single diamond here. Beautiful. And yeah, you will know concretely the diamonds. Concretely, you will understand exactly what's got to go, and you'll have the key to understanding whatever you need to understand. You will know. And we've got the letter. Beautiful. So a piece of information will come in. You will know at that point exactly what you need to cut out to let something else in. Wow. So all your hard work is going to pay off beautifully. But look for that information, that communication, right? Because it is also Mercury energy and fire energy in the cards of truth. So that is also all about communications. And that could be text, it could be email, it could be an actual letter, it could be from a messenger of sorts. So watch for that. Very interesting. So for the what goes for? 10 of Spades. As I said earlier, this is the walking through hell with your burdens and having a smile. Oh my goodness, this is not going to be easy. Ooh, what a challenge. But yes, let's keep our eye on the prize. That Jack of Hearts is a beautiful thing for all this hard work to have happen. All right, so let's talk about that 10 of Spades while I shuffle these guys and what that really means. Well, the 10s are an ecliptic card. That gives your entire Cards of Truth birth chart the purpose and the direction for your life, really. So yeah, you apparently are not a person that doesn't know how to deal with burden. So it looks like you know how to deal with burdens very well. You know, those people that probably life is falling apart, you never know, and they just don't burden anybody else with what's going on. They are not complainers. Really, really beautiful. So in a spread like this, it is actually about receiving rewards from your efforts, right? And it's about improving your physical or mental health. It's learning patience while enduring lifelong lessons and how encounters, right? With people, places, and things that are going to test you. Test your skills, test your abilities. Oh, God. It is surrounding. Yep. And at times, I'm sure, but it's more about surrendering to Source, right? You got to do it while recognizing what to sacrifice. So it amplifies as well in a spread, the 10 of spades does. So when you see this, it is going to heighten everything else that's going on in the reading. So interestingly enough, that it's here in what goes for you. So being in that position, everything that's going for you gets a boost. Beautiful. Love that part. Okay, so in a spread like this, it's time to act with determination. You gotta surrender, you gotta sacrifice to get the job done. You're gonna have to do it with patience, but it's time to shine a light on whatever it is that is keeping you from understanding or taking a deeper look into that, psychologically understanding where the shadow attributes of the ego are coming from. So it's that kind of revelation that you're looking for here. Finding the root of that disillusion and finding what is real. Wow. An epiphany, right? Just beautiful. All right, so let's find out what we have here for clarity. Let's see what we can find. Oh yeah, the bear. Oh my goodness, right? Oh wow, that is strength, brawny, bold, fearless strength. Just solid to the core. Lovely. And it can be you, right? It can mean other things too, but I think in this spread we're talking about you. So I'm going to go with that thought and just to understand when you get that 10 of spades card, it's talking about you. So good. Oh, the fox. Crafty and cunning. That can be a good thing. That fox card is not always a bad thing. It's not somebody always saying that it's there to do you harm or to trick you in some way. You can be a fox and be the one that knows how to maneuver through a very fraught landscape of pitfalls. Sure-footed and smart and, yes, cunning. So you hang on to that. You're going to need it. Ah, the anchor. I love this. Oh, and it's the 9 of spades. That's that. If you're looking at it as the cards of truth, it's the yogi card and just surrendering to source. Wow, that is incredible. You got some work cut out for you. Jack of Hearts. Let's find out about this final card here. I'm looking at the spread again. I'm realizing I've lost a card here somewhere. I'm not sure if I picked it up in my moving through here. I'm not sure, but we won't worry about that. We're going to move right into the Jack of Hearts here. This is a fixed energy. If you remember from the last reading with the visionary, I just went through it. But that's okay, because this is completely different from the visionary reading. This is definitely about a mystic getting deep into those attributes of seeking those revelations, those epiphanies of ideas, and I love it. Okay, I'm losing my words for it, but let's move on to the Jack of Hearts. We've got Uranus energy, which is all about your uniqueness. It is the artist card. Charming, fleeting. It's moving through, it's creating and working through it and then letting it go. That's what the Jacks are all about. Very quick, young, restless energy. And youthful, right? And charming. It is bringing a new change. It can be permanent because this is a fixed card and it's of the emotions. So it is finding a new change on perspective through the emotional situation. So it can be also a muse. So it could be a new muse for you, or it could be you being a new muse for someone else. But in this spread, I'm seeing it more or less as you finally getting the prize, the reward at the end of all of this hard work. It's balancing emotional through fast-moving energy. That's not always easy to do because it's about caring and having inspiration and getting that while things are moving very quickly. I mean, maybe you like that kind of energy. I don't know. Maybe that speaks to you, which would be lovely if that's true. But let's find out something about this Jack of Hearts for us. We've got obstacles for the mountain cards. We've got gossipy chatter with the birds. And we've got luck. Interesting. With the clovers. All right, so what do we see here? All right, so you've got all the energy you need, and you're searching for some new emotional perspective. You are going to find it through conversations with people, and you're going to be having a lot of luck in doing so. You will get around the mountain, through it or over it. You're going to start there. It's going to feel like an obstacle. But because you're going to be having these conversations with either your contemporaries, your tribe, somebody, maybe even about the experience, it will get you someplace where you are going to figure out that delusion that's happening over here at the crossroads. Whatever it is that you choose and you move forward and you're not quite trusting that, you should trust it because you've got a very, very strong spread here. It's not going to be easy, but you know it. You know it, and even the cards that supposedly go against that stability, you're going to question it, but your answer is coming to you in a communication form. Remember, we're talking Mercury as well. So that is a communication energy, very high, strong energy. So look for the message, know what to cut out. It will let you know. You'll get the key to that. It's not going to be easy, but you've got strength, you've got stamina, you have got what you need to do it. And you'll get the rewards. You will find it. Not going to be easy, but it will come. Very, very nice. Well, I'm going to draw another animal card to honor and celebrate that fabulous walk in the woods this morning. I see so much wildlife out there, and just to go through the forest when it's snowing and quiet and just gorgeous. We have large pine trees and fir trees and birch, and it's a very rugged landscape here in Maine. All right. Let's see what we have here. Who's going to come out for the mystic? Let's get this guy. Ooh, a sheep. Sensibility, progress. Of course. Isn't that the way everything gets done? Oh my goodness. Well, and not for the Jack of Hearts maybe, but it is definitely your foundation, and it is a beautiful, beautiful thing for the spread to receive. Just stay plodding along, be a plodder, just one foot in front of the other. Yep, let's see what it says. All right, when you receive this card, the past is offering a valuable insight into your present situation. Ooh, didn't we see that somewhere here? Oh gosh, that is really interesting. The spirit of sheep is encouraging you to use sharp eyes and keen sensibility. That's like the fox. To reflect on the past. And doing so will help you plan your next move, right? The crossroads here. And yeah, it's talking about receiving information from the past. That's a clue right there. All right, will help you plan the next move. If the idea of looking ahead feels a bit daunting, where's that mountain card? So much. Yes. Right, feels a bit daunting. Allow sheep to help you find your footing. Ooh, very nice. Especially with that mountain, right? I was thinking of it more as a farm sheep, but what about a mountain goat, right? Mountain sheep. I'll get you over those obstacles quick enough. You can only balance on the same ledge for so long. Forge ahead without fear and leap to new heights. That is absolutely amazing. And it says here something about embracing past mistakes, because you can look at them as being helpful, helping you to become who you are, your authentic self, original self. It says, I honor the path I'm currently on and navigate obstacles with intent. Of course. Well, you've got your work cut out for you, but you definitely have that strength and solid stability to get you through. Trust in your concrete skills and allow Source to bring you that answer. Beautiful spread. Well, thanks for being here and listening. I hope you liked it. Hope it resonates. And yeah, happy creating.